I don't really know where to start. Um, I think I want to start with um, just talking about how clear my head has been. Um, I deleted Instagram Reels probably about God, like a month or two ago. And even TikTok, God, I haven't had TikTok in like 6 months. I feel like I'm not part of the group chat, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of the time, I'll be at work and someone's like, dude, have you seen that TikTok? And I'm like, no, I haven't. And it's like the most like, oh, okay, kind of vibe ever. Um, like I feel like I'm not part of society, if that makes sense. And so I'll go on YouTube and um I guess there's a girl on TikTok that's like getting made fun of for stalking Peter Pan or whatever. I would have actually never fucking known that this was an issue, that this was a problem that was happening. And it's kind of funny. Um it's it's a little weird. I'm not going to lie. Um it's a little isolating, I think, but at the same time, I'm I'm literally living my life. I literally got my brain and my own I literally acquired my own brain. Like, you go into some of these like videos, right? And like the comment section, it's like almost like a hive mind, right? Everyone is thinking the same thing. You go into the comments and you're like, "Oh my god, I thought that too." And then it low key like everyone kind of starts just thinking the same. And it's almost like everyone is constantly in this thought process of, I'm going to think negatively about this video, right? So I watched Noel Miller. He is a comedian, whatever. Tiny Meat Gang, that was a thing. Um but I watched his video and he's like, when is it that we're gonna stop seeing some of these people as villains and maybe ourselves? Like how we're constantly ready to be angry, negative, we're ready to judge people based off of their body language. We don't know what Peter Pan is thinking, you know. Um but everyone is ready to be unhappy about something. Um it's a little sad. Um I started finding myself doing that because I became a millennial and I got Facebook. Oh my god. Right? I got rid of TikTok 6 months ago and I got rid of Instagram like 2 months ago. Um I think my account's still there, but I just haven't been on it because I started realizing that I wasn't consuming people that I gave a fuck about or that I knew. Like, I don't give actually one fuck who's on GLP-1s. I don't give one fuck about what celebrity is advertising the newest fitness app. I don't give a fuck who has a new lip gloss line at Ulta. Like, I don't give actually one single fuck. And I started being out of the loop of this stuff, and I started actually worrying about my own life. Like, I realized that I am very unhappy at the corporation that I work for. I'm extremely unhappy. My passion is like part of this corporation, and I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing my passion for what I do. Um and I started realizing, because I wasn't being consumed by the scrolling every day and dissociation and just being okay with my my routine. I didn't even pick this routine. I just had to be okay with it. And I think that's what's going on with a lot of people, is everyone is on a routine that they don't actually give a fuck about. They're forced into this routine because they have to, right? So I stopped scrolling on Instagram. I stopped scrolling TikTok. And I have Facebook, God forbid, right? I want to see what my family and friends are up to. It's almost like the whole point of social media, right? Right? And then every once in a while you get to see what fucking PewDiePie is doing. So I got my life back. I started having my own thought processes about things, right? Um and I'm not being consumed by dumb ass drama. Like, there's these YouTube, I'll go on YouTube because it's my snack and die for a little bit time. And it's just YouTubers talking about shit that's happening on TikTok. Like, but this is like our show, right? Now, TikTok and Instagram, it's like our show, right? So every day we're consuming a little bit of part one of this, part two of that, and then we're waiting for part three. And there's two people fucking combating on TikTok live. And there's one influencer is low-key dissing the other one, and we all know that because of one keyword that they said that hints that it's this other person. It like doesn't, like, when did we stop minding our own business? When did we stop minding our own business? And when are we going to start minding our own? Because I know some of y'all are I know that there are some people out there that could be doing a little bit more with themselves, right? We could be spending a little bit more time washing our faces, washing our hair, taking time to take care of ourselves, right? But when you wake up in the morning and first thing you do is look at your phone, oh fuck, now I only have 10 minutes to get ready for work. When you woke up 30 minutes before work, but you had to do that because you needed to see how many people were replying back to your comments, how many people liked your comments. What, like, why, like, slow down. Slow down. Like, we're so interconnected that we're not taking care of ourselves. And we're probably the most isolated generation of people ever. But that's just me. I think since COVID, yes, I'm bringing up fucking COVID, right? Okay. I'm bringing up COVID because I genuinely believe that we were all brought onto social media to be a hive mind and think alike and be negative and not think for ourselves. The amount of ads that I see for GLP-1s and everyone in the comments is like a skinny white woman. They're like, I love this product. Girl, do you even know what you're putting in your body? Like the fact that you can just put your name and phone number and address and your credit card and you could just buy Ozempic is crazy. Crazy to me. And I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point. I really, this is something that I have been really, really thinking about hard for like the past 6 months that I haven't had TikTok. And I think I just needed to put it out there. Just need to yap about it. Um, yeah. Everyone I think is a little dissociated right now. I mean, I witness it every single day at my job. All the customers that come through and they like, it's like their first time on planet Earth. I mean, every single person that works food service knows what I'm talking about. It's like everyone's first time on Earth when they go out in public, right? Um, it's just a little concerning. It's a little concerning how dissociated everybody is. And how, like, I was at a coffee shop this morning. I was drinking my coffee, reading my book, and also just kind of like taking in my surroundings because that's what I needed this morning. I needed to get out of the house, be in a different environment, enjoy the environment, and read my book. Every single person around me was on their phone. And you know the meme where it's like, wow, everyone is enjoying the concert, not one person is on their phone. And like everyone's on their phone, that was the vibe. Like if someone were to have driven their car into the coffee shop, it probably would have taken everyone about like 0.5 seconds too late of reaction time. I like the amount of people with AirPods in, the amount of people with headphones on. Like, I used to do everything with my headphones or AirPods on. And then I realized, like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on around me. Like, if I was on a Target, I wouldn't have known if there was an intruder, burglary, like, shoot down. I would have never known. I would have been minding my business in the fucking home decor section and not known. Or walking down the street, I wouldn't know if there's a car behind me that has lost control of their brake system and they're about to fucking run me over. I wouldn't know. It just seems like I said, everyone's a little dissociated. Everyone's connected, but in the most disconnected way. In the most disconnected way. And it's very, very bizarre. Um, Whenever I'm at my family's house and my family's over and everyone is like hanging out, God forbid, and everyone's on their phone, by the way, not hanging out. No. The kids are playing in the pool. They're all under the age of like 7 years old. If one of them is drowning, no one would fucking know. And God forbid I say, hey, can we disconnect? Can we. What do I say? It's like, can we disconnect and connect? Like, I'll be like goofy about it, but they get pissed the fuck off. If you ask somebody, like, have you ever asked somebody, hey, because it's like rude when obviously if I'm talking to you, do you remember as a kid being told it's rude to not make eye contact when you're talking with someone? Like, obviously it's different, like, with if you're yapping and you're like looking around, whatever. But when someone is yapping and telling you and being vulnerable and sharing their ideas and spewing their brain out to you and you're on your phone, that is the most insulting thing in the world, right? But then there's the excuse of, well, I was already on my phone and you started talking to me. I have to ask permission to speak to another person because you're too busy scrolling in TikTok comments? Like, God forbid I want to connect with people. I feel like it's almost impossible to connect with people. And one reason why it's hard for me to connect with people nowadays is because everyone is consuming things that I'm not consuming, so I can't connect with them. Have you seen this TikTok? Oh my god, that reminds me of this TikTok. Oh my god, this. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Quite frankly, I watch YouTube videos. When I'm not doing anything, I'll sit there and I'll watch The Professor. I'll watch Markiplier. I'll watch people doing random commentary about different things. I'm not sitting there watching You Laugh, You Lose TikToks. I'm like, yes, I understand there's people that have TikTok and they're not consuming it all the time. Whatever. I just feel like 75% of the people that have TikTok are so engulfed and like chronically in TikTok. Like, I just can't relate to people my age anymore. I can't. And it's really sad. And I know I don't feel alone in this because, like, this era is so isolating. Like, this time frame of technology is so isolating. Like, there's people that don't know how to connect with people anymore because everyone is so unrelatable that they're like going to Chat GPT. Like, that's how isolating this shit is, bro. Like, it's sad. I actually remember how irritated I would be going into TikTok when I had it because I was so ready to see the comments that were irritated just like me. Oh, this person's weird as fuck. Have you seen this other account? And then you go click on the link that takes you to the other person's account that's also weird as fuck. Sorry, bro, not everyone's like you. Not everyone is like this hive mind of people that hate people. People are not the same. Everywhere you go, everyone's different, depending on how they grew up, the trauma that they've endured, the people that they grew up with, their like their level of imagination as a kid. Like, people are weird. And God forbid this girl at Disneyland has a season pass and just really likes talking to Peter Pan. Maybe there's some neurological disorders. Who gives a fuck? Mind your business. And everyone's just like, we're all like 8th grade bullies. We're all ready to bully someone because they're different. Yeah, obviously there's the actual fucking weirdos of TikTok. I've seen it. Why you don't have to comment on everything? Like like every single one person does not need to say an individual thing about something all of the time. It's like have you ever seen Bo Burnham's whatever it's called, Inside? He literally says, why is it that every single person won't shut the fuck up? I digress. I digress. Do I? Probably not. But I'm sure I have more. I'm sure I do. I could actually yap about this shit forever. Don't even. Anyway, moral of the story, delete TikTok. Try it. 1 month. I challenge you. Delete TikTok. See what happens to your brain. I'm telling you, you're gonna start actually like having a conscious voice in your head talking to you, because it's not the conscious voice that everyone else has on TikTok. You will literally start having your own thought process about certain things. It's kind of crazy. Delete Instagram. I'm telling you, like, just try it. I'm not telling you to totally disconnect from the entire world forever. But at least just take a second, take a minute, take a week, 2 weeks, and then you'll actually forget that you deleted it because you're so engulfed in your own business. You're so engulfed by your own business and your own things and your own life that you'll realize, oh my God, I haven't been on TikTok in 3 months. Your routine you'll literally start to slow down, I promise you. I I remember, like, I would have to rush because I would scroll for so long that, oh shit, now I only have 10 minutes to get ready. I would either rush washing my face or not wash my face at all and then be like, why is my face breaking out? I slow down now when I'm washing my face. I'm being like careful and thoughtful when washing my face. I'm being thoughtful and intentional when I'm brushing my teeth, intentional when I'm in the shower, intentional with how I dress, intentional with my sleep schedule. I sleep 6 to 9 hours average, depending on, if I have to wake up at like 4 in the morning for work. A lot of the time I'm getting like 8 hours of sleep, and I know y'all motherfuckers are sleeping like 4 hours. I know there's people out there that sleep 4 to 5 hours, and you wonder why your mental health is so fucked up. Your sleep schedule, being intentional with yourself. You will slow down when you delete social media. I promise you. You'll start to be more empathetic because you won't be surrounded by negativity all the time. Like, I feel like we are in a new pandemic. Like, the pandemic of COVID transitioned into a pandemic of lack of humanity, empathy, and intention. Nobody has good intentions. Everyone has like this weird personality that they have to like keep this front on for social media. And it's like, dude, if you deleted, if Instagram's servers shut down, if TikTok servers shut down, all iPhones exploded, no one would give one single fuck about you. No one would give a single fuck. And I started realizing that the less that I put my opinion out there and people were arguing with me, I started caring about my own opinion and not what other people thought of me. What other people thought of my opinions. I wasn't, because you're opening yourself up to unnecessary rejection all the time when you are putting your opinion out on literally every single thing that you consume. You don't need to. You don't need to. And I challenge everyone, try deleting TikTok for literally a week. Do something. Don't just sit around. Do something for the 10 minutes that you're waiting for something. When you're in line, consume your surroundings. Consume the environment. Look at the grass. Look at the trees. Everything is intentional. We need to slow down. That's it. I have a doctor's appointment I have to get to. But I felt as though I needed to do this for the greater good. Okay.